Welcome to episode 254 of the Ben Briggs podcast. I am Ben Briggs. It is Tuesday, people. Tuesday, the 3rd of January, 2023. I hope you're doing well out there. I hope the new year has started well for you people. Cracking on with it. I hope you're keeping up with your resolutions, whatever they may be. Hey man, I'm going to change my life in 2023. Good luck to you. That's what I say. Oh, we're starting the podcast on a positive note today. Oh, yes. My resolution, I'm just trying to be nicer to people. But I don't think they're going to allow me to do it. I have a story. After Sunday, speaking to you on Sunday, on the 1st of January, there we were, cracking on with our day here at Briggs Towers, or as much as we do crack on with our day on a Sunday here. I'll give you a bit of context to this story. A couple of months ago, we got a letter through from the people who sort of like manage these apartments, right? Apparently some homeless people have been breaking in and having sex in the recycling. No, they weren't doing that. They were breaking into the recycling and fucking sleeping in there. And the police have been called, they've been evicted, all that sort of shit had gone on here. And then I go out yesterday. No, not yesterday. Sunday. We're Tuesday today, aren't we? I go out Sunday, take my recycling down like a fucking responsible human being for once, people. I'm saving the planet. One fucking tin of beans at a time, baby. Oh, yeah. I don't really know how much of a difference that makes. I don't even know whether it'd be better for the environment just to sling it out in the street, throw it in the street, like they did in the Victorian era with their feces. I have no idea, people. Just throw it in the street, Ben. I don't know. Anyway, I go down to take the recycling down there, and it's like it's not even a lock on the door. It's just a fucking bolt across it. So you fucking do the bolt. I get into it. I get into the fucking recycling bit. The bins are on the left and right hand side. The normal bins for the fucking rubbish, you don't need to know this, but are on the left. The fucking recycling's on the right. And then at the bottom, there's like a headboard, and there's something under a blanket there. And I saw it move. And I thought, here we go. Oh, Benny, evicting a homeless guy. I don't want to be that guy. And it was a homeless guy. I asked him, I said, are you all right, mate? Like that. I said, I'm not I'm not here to kick you out or anything like that. It was fucking cold outside. And he just went, I'm just cold, mate. I'm just cold. What the fuck are you meant to do under those circumstances, people? Are you meant to ring the police like we were told to? It's when you put a face to something like that. You hear homeless person or whatever, kipping in your bin stores, and you're like, oh, fucking hell, that's the least sort of thing we need. But when you actually talk to somebody like that, and see a face and see how fucking cold he was and shit like that, I was like, I ain't gonna call anybody, mate, on you. I ain't gonna be that guy who fucking rings up like the police and reports a fucking homeless man's broken into the fucking bin store. What sort of an asshole does that? Who was the asshole who did that the fucking last time? That's what I want to know. It's somebody who lives around here. One of you fuckers in these flats did that. I didn't want to do that. It's new year, new me, people. That's what I'm saying. So I come back upstairs and I was like, oh, fuck it. I wouldn't, last year I was fucking living in hotels. You know what I mean? If I didn't have a bit of money behind me, I'd have been fucking bang on the streets, baby. But, possibly not. But you know what I mean? That's over dramatic. But that's what people do these days, people. Don't they? All these entrepreneurs, the amount of fucking time I've watched videos of Steve Harvey saying he was living in his fucking car. Everybody who makes it big, who comes from humble beginnings, at some point they've got a stage where they lived in their car. Isn't it? You can afford a car. Surely you can afford a fucking hotel room. What's more important to you? I don't know. Anyway. So I get back up here, and then I thought, oh, fuck it. I'll just get him some food and stuff. I know what you're thinking out there as well, right? I'm not that great a guy. I wasn't going to invite him in my flat. Fuck that. I'm not inviting a homeless guy into my flat like that. Plus the fact he might have thought I was a fucking weirdo. Yeah. There's a fucking cup of tea for you, but you got to earn it, fucker. Now get on your fucking knees. Wipe that shit away from your mouth. Some mouthwash in the fucking bathroom. Yeah, you got to earn your keep here, son. Yeah, so I don't know how old he was. I think he was like Eastern European guy. I want to say Polish, but I don't know. The accent all merges into one. I don't know. He was definitely Eastern European. So I don't know. He could have been Ukrainian. That's the thing, isn't it? People putting up. This is the thing that gets me, right? About the whole Ukrainian thing. People like putting up Ukrainian refugees. Yes. Very good, because it's a popular cause at the moment. But what about like just putting up homeless people? I'm not saying I'd do it. Right? I'm not saying I'm holier than thou or anything like that. Fuck's sake, I don't want anybody else living here, let alone anybody who's, not washed for a week. I don't think I could. I'd have to fucking burn my furniture, I think. I know, that's a selfish way of looking at it. So I get back up here, and I thought, well, I could get him some food or something, and I thought I'd make him some food or a cup of coffee or something. Obviously, I have to throw away the coffee cup because I've got fucking issues with hygiene. Even with I've got one fucking spare coffee cup in here, and that's for fucking anyone who I don't know who comes round, i.e. the decorating guy. Yeah, you can have a coffee. You can have it in the communal fucking people I don't trust hygiene mug. Is that all right for you? Fucking hell. You can have it in the herpes mug. There you go, son. There you go. Have it in the old herpes mug. Yeah, my mum's got her own mug. She comes round, and then like I've got some nice mugs that I let people use who come round, who I trust, and then everybody else gets the herpes mug. God knows what's going to happen when two people. There's going to have to be. You're going to have to use a straw. If more than one person comes round, and I don't trust their hygiene, you're going to have to use fucking straws out of the same mug. All right. So I thought I'd like make him some food and that, and I thought that's quite a nice thing. Hey, Benny, that's a nice thing to do, man. Isn't it? Like make him some fucking food, give him a hot cup of coffee, burn the plate and the mug. Afterwards, go down in a hazmat suit and hand it over. I don't know. We're getting sidetracked. So I thought obviously if I'm doing something nice, I want somebody to know about this. That's what today's generation is like, isn't it? I want to be young. Yeah? I'm not going to take photos of the geezer like some people do, but I rang my mum. I got her advice. I was like, what do I do? Shall I take something down? Shall I make him some food or something like that? And then I was thinking of the plate and the mug. I'm going to have to sacrifice those. So I thought, fuck it. I'll go McDonald's for the old boy. Like that. Yeah, I'm a great guy. I'll go McDonald's, yeah? Make me feel good about myself. I've done something. There's a homeless guy down there. I'll go to McDonald's for him, get him some shit, right? Get him some shit from McDonald's. Sunday. It's Sunday. It's fairly early. I think it was about midday, something like that. So I'll get him a couple of burgers, coffee. There you go. Put it in the old recycling. You're sitting right next to it, baby. You've got no fucking excuse not to recycle that McDonald's paper bag and shit. It's literally in your bedroom, son. Now crack on. So I thought, fuck it, I'll go down and see him first, like that. And I sort of like went in. He's still in the corner. he's on a headboard from a bed. Now, I don't know whether he's bought that headboard with him or whether somebody's chucked a headboard and he's just thought, fucking, this is wicked, it'll keep me off the ground or whatever. If he is taking it around with him, that is, I wouldn't want to be taking a headboard everywhere with me. I wouldn't want to be sleeping on it, but at least it keeps you off the ground, doesn't it? So I go down and see him, and I was I was all right. I thought I was starting to feel good about myself, people. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to help this guy out. I'm a great guy. Start the new year, make myself feel good about myself. There's a lot of people out there who think I'm an arsehole. Start the year off with a bit of good karma. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a look at this. This guy. This guy's doing it, isn't he? He's helping out the homeless people. Look at this. I was tempted to take a fucking selfie. Smile. Smile, homeless guy. Fucking smile, man. I'm doing you something. I'm doing you a good one. So I go down to see the guy just before I go to McDonald's, and I said, hello, mate. Sorry to wake you up again. He was a little bit, if anything, he was a little bit pissed off because I kept going in to see him like that. And I said, I'm just popping at McDonald's. Do you want anything to eat or anything like that? And he goes, no, mate. No, just leave me alone. It was the most fucking brutal thing. Just leave me alone. I was like a little bit taken aback at first. I was like, I'm fucking trying to help you out here, bud. You know what I mean? Obviously, you're not coming into my flat. That is out of bounds. But my charity will extend to going to McDonald's for you. No, mate, just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. All right, me old booty. I see where you're coming from. I'm trying to be a nice guy here, son. Yeah? I'm trying to, I should have said to him, it's not about you, mate. This is not about fucking you. Don't be selfish, yeah? It's probably why you're in this predicament in the first place, right? Don't be fucking selfish. I should have gone back upstairs, grabbed a knife, gone down, and gone, right. You're coming to fucking McDonald's with me, and I will feel fucking good about this afterwards. Now stand up. Pull your fucking trousers up, son. Look smart. We're driving to McDonald's. You're going to be on the roof. Try and hold on as long as you can, or if you don't come with me, I'm going to fucking Patrick Bateman you. All right? Get on the fucking roof, son. I don't know. I didn't know what to say. I was just like, okay, man. You have a good day. Are you sure you're all right? Yeah. I just want to sleep. Okay, meow booty. You can't help it. I'm trying to be a fucking nice guy. I'm trying to be nice. Started the year trying to be fucking nice, man. And it gets thrown back in your face. And then, there is no end to this story. Let's have a bit of tea. And then, something comes through the post yesterday, and I've got to go down to the fucking recycling place again, down to the bin store again. I walk in this time. There's two of them. They're fucking multiplying. They're like fucking gremlins, people. They're multiplying. There's two of them down there, and I was like, oh fuck. Here we go. So there's one either side. They're both asleep. One's on the headboard. The other one's just on, I don't know, just newspaper. Not newspaper, fucking cardboard. I don't know if there's a hierarchy. Do you think he was king of the homeless? Not king of the homeless people. That's a little bit patronising, I suppose, isn't it? But he's definitely one echelon up. He's got his own headboard he's sleeping on. It's padded. Looks good. And, there's two of them down there. Now, I'm not, I, for fucking one, would not want to be sleeping out in this fucking weather that we have over here at the minute. It's fucking freezing outside. And I don't care if it's a fucking mild day for winter or whatever. When it gets to nighttime, the fucking temperature plummets and it's about 0. I would not be wanting to sleep in a bin store. But here's the thing. People start taking a piss, don't they? And I know you're all thinking you must have reported him. No, I did not, people. I'm not reporting him. But here's the thing. People push and push and push. And I know people are desperate and that sort of thing. And I could have done a lot more. I know. But what do you do? I don't want somebody I don't know in my flat. This is the issue. There's me slagging off people for taking in Ukrainian refugees because it's popular and not taking in homeless people in our own country. The fact that we still have homeless people in this country, a first world country, and we don't seem to have any support system for them where somebody can instantly get into somewhere just to keep them off the streets is appalling. But, well, you do it then, Ben. Yeah? I ain't doing it. So I just went in, dropped the stuff off, and that was it. I just asked the geezer if he was all right. There was no answer. What you meant to do in that situation? The guy clearly wants to be left alone with his bud now. You know, he's told somebody else, like, about the place or whatever. And then, you know, I should have gone in and eaten a McDonald's. Oh, this is fucking lovely, this. Yeah? This is what you're giving up, bud. But, yeah, I genuinely felt for the guy, man. You know, anybody in that situation, nobody does that by a choice, do they? It's circumstances that lead you there. Nobody's going to be sleeping in a fucking bin store next to fucking bins and rotting food and fucking recycling bits, and there's a fucking drain in the middle. And then I thought, how the fuck are they going to the toilet? And then you just don't want to think about that. I imagine that drain has got a bit of punishment over the last couple of days. But I get back to the flat today, Tuesday. So that happened like Sunday. I see him the first time. Monday, I see him and his mate. And then Tuesday, the headboard is propped up outside the bin store. So I imagine somebody's reported him and he's been evicted. And it wasn't me, people. Being as... Even though I've made the story sound like it's all about me. And in many ways it was. I was trying to do something fucking nice and I had it snatched away from me. This is why you should never be nice, people. Never be nice. Walk over them. You know, report them. Kick their dogs to death. Patrick Bateman, a lot of them. No, it's fucking terrible. The worst thing about that was I was so fucking smug as I was walking down. Hey, I'm such a fucking great guy. Check me out, guys. High-fiving fucking people on the way down. Hey, what are you doing today, Ben? I'm about to do some charity, man. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some fucking charity. And I had it snatched away from a guy who just wanted to sleep. Jesus. Snatched away from a guy who just wanted to sleep. I feel it made me feel like a horny woman. You know, when your missus is fucking giving you a little nudge and you've just done a 12-hour shift. You're on your way, you know, you've had your dinner. You got that bloated feeling. You're lying in bed and then you feel that little nudge. Feel a little hand go on your thigh. Like that. And all you want to do is fall asleep, isn't it? But she wants, you know, a bit of affection, a little bit of validation, isn't it? She wants to feel sexy again after you've done a fucking 12-hour shift in a fucking warehouse. I felt like that. Denied, sweetheart. Denied. All I want to do is sleep, sweetheart, all right? That's all I want to do. I've done a 12-hour shift today. Yeah. Her boss was getting on my tits. I'm tired. I've had something to eat. I'm tired. I'm lethargic. If I fucking bang you now, then I've got to get up. Afterwards, I've got to have a piss to clean the pipes out. Wash me cock. And then go back to sleep. Isn't it? Can't you just give me a hand job or something? Oh, dear. So there we go. That's my start to the year of being good. Being more charitable. So I was sadly denied by the homeless guy. Anyway, let's have a bit of tea. There we go. I did have to pick up one thing on the other day. I had to go out and pick some shit up. I ordered some stuff, and what I do with stuff now, because most of the time I'm out and about or whatever, or every single fucking delivery seems to come when I'm not in, or when I'm having a kip on the sofa, or I'm halfway through a podcast and can't stop it. They don't seem to give, Amazon don't seem to give like specific times anymore. Any time that I get any delivery from like DPD, here's me talking about deliveries and the geezer down. Geezer sleeping on the streets. Okay, I know this is first world problems, right? But technically, his was a first world problem as well, sleeping on the streets. So, we're all equal here. I should have said to him, you don't know how fucking lucky you are being fucking homeless. Yeah? The amount of times I am out when I have deliveries to my apartment, my brand new apartment that I've moved into, you don't know how fucking lucky you are. The admin that you are saving yourself by being homeless is unbelievable. Dear. So usually I get everything sent. Like now I've come up, like, so I used to get everything sent here, right? But now I've come up with a plan. I'm using the hubs, man. It's a game changer. It is a fucking game changer. They deliver it to a fucking hub. You go down there, you pick the shit up, and you fuck off. That's it. You don't have to wait in all day. Because inevitably, they're fucking running late. So a 2 to 4 delivery ends up being a 4 to 6 delivery, and you've got to leave for fucking Leicester at 5 o'clock. And you fucking miss it. And then they've got to re-deliver it another day. So I'm using the hubs, right? I'm using the hubs. That's the point. That's the point I'm trying to make, right? So I ordered some stuff from Dobby's the other day. Holy fucking shit. What are you doing going to a garden centre, Ben? I know. Sometimes I go to a garden centre. They had cheap Christmas lights, right? And I bought them cheap after Christmas. It's when they're reduced. You're planning ahead? Yeah, I am. Thank you. No, I wanted some lights for the back of here and for the other side of the room as well that I'm keeping up, right? I might put some in the bedroom as well, some Christmas lights. Holy fucking shit, look at you. Oh, yeah. You're expecting to be entertaining, Ben? Not at all. Not one iota of entertainment. I just like the idea of sitting there reading a book in bed with Christmas lights around my headboard like I'm a little woman. An old school cisgendered woman as well. Oh, yeah. Are they still allowed? I don't know. Are cisgendered women still allowed? I'm not sure. Nobody's listening to them. They've been superseded, haven't they? Dear. Just when they had they had about 2 months when everybody was listening to them. And then fucking transgender women came in and kicked them off the podium. Unlucky girls. Maybe next time. Anyway, so I'll go down to Dobby's. I'm in Dobby's. I'll go to the counter. And I got an order. And this girl who's at the counter, she must have been about 18, something like that. Young, 17, 18, something like that. Right? And I looked at her and I think I visibly recoiled because she looked at me like I was a fucking psychopath. I was minding my own business, looking at my fucking phone. I go to the counter. I look up at her and I visibly went, oh, fuck, like that. She had fucking eyebrows that were basically looked like fucking, when they looked like they were blocking out private parts on the video. You know, these old videos you see, and they're like, if you see a video, not that I watch a lot of videos, by the way, of streakers. When they used to show streakers on the news, I don't know if people still do that, by the way. Do people still streak these days? That's probably a sex offence. You probably get, if it's a guy streaking, it's going to be a sex offence. If it's a woman streaking, she's going to, probably say that, like, 50,000 people, like in the football stadium, were ogling at her, and she'll try and sue the football team or something these days. But when they used to have streakers on the news, not that I'm scouring the internet for videos of streakers. That's very niche, isn't it? I can't get off unless, like, somebody's naked but surrounded by 70,000 chanting football fans. That's very niche porn there. But they used to have, like, they'd show it on the news, but they'd, like, block it out with, like a square, just a black square. You know the thing. When they censor it, isn't it? Like, it'd be over the fucking balls. Every now and again, they'd get the square wrong, and there'd be a ball popping around the corner of the fucking square. Yeah, she had eyebrows like that. They were literally fucking, like, square blocks. She looked like a fucking report that the MI5 fucking release every 25 years with things, like, blocked out on it. No personal details. What did she have? Like, secrets. Somebody had written secrets above her eyes, and they'd just blocked them out. Yeah. Hey, who shot JFK? Have a look at that girl's fucking eyebrows. She has the answer to who shot JFK. They look like they were fucking blocked out completely. Like she just put, like, fucking electrical tape over her eyes, and she had the worst fake tan I have ever seen in my life. What's is it impetigo? What's the skin thing? Skin condition. Oh, God. Is it impetigo? I don't think it is. Livido reticulus. Is that it? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, whatever it is, where the skin's like two different colours. So it'll be like brown and then like real pale white. She had that sort of effect to her skin, but it was fucking fake tan. She looked like, I don't know, when you used to go to school and you'd do those prints and you'd get water and then you'd spray oil, like, paint on top of it. And you'd get a bit of paper and print it on there and leave a marble effect. She looked as though somebody had just run her a bath, sprayed brown paint, and then just dipped her on it like that. Oh, dear. Impetigo. Let's have a look. She looks exactly... Impetigo starts as a red itchy sore. Yeah, that's not it. What the fuck am I thinking of then? Anyway. Yeah, she looked... It was the worst fake... You could see streak marks down her arms and on her hands where she'd obviously, like, just done it with her hand. I think you're meant to use a pad. I've never been much of a fake tanner, to be perfectly honest. But she just looked weird. I just wanted to take her aside. And just, obviously I can't do that. She was like 17 or 18. She'd have been fucking screaming. I just wanted to say, look, this whole, whatever you're doing, right? I can see what you're trying to do, yeah? With the eyebrows and shit like that, with the blocked out eyebrows and the fake tan. I can see what you're trying to do. First of all, is this a first attempt? Because you're going to need a bit more practice, sweetheart. If it's not your very, 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 very first attempt at applying fake tan and doing your eyebrows, please get somebody else to do it. because you look fucking weird. And there was a girl who was sort of like the same age next to her, and she had no makeup on or anything like that. And it looked like an alien had just been fucking transported into the middle of Dobbies and was just like trying to look human. Like they tried their best. They've got everything, more or less right. The aliens were there like creating it, going, you're going to we haven't got eyebrows. You're going to have eyebrows. They have these things above the eyes. They're called eyebrows. They go in a line. Okay, fucking draw that on. And then some of them are sort of like not pale white. So we're going to have to colour, She looked at pretty much like the makeover from Team America. She looked pretty much like that. It was fucking, I don't know. I just couldn't fathom how she could. I know she's a young girl. She's probably trying her best. I know everybody out there is being, hey, Ben, when have you ever tried to put on eyebrows and fucking fake tan? I think I could do a better job with the eyebrows, to be honest. I'm not saying I would be able to apply fake tan that well, right, as a guy, but I could definitely fucking make, I definitely put curves in them and not just have blocks. I don't know what the fuck that was about. So I felt bad. So from doing so in the space of 2 days, I've gone from doing one of the most charitable things of my charity career. Charity gigs don't count really because like you want a gig anyway, and most of them pay you. So you feel, it's not necessarily charity, is it? So doing one of the most charitable things I've ever done, going to McDonald's for a homeless guy. That's a sad thing to say, isn't it? There's people climbing Everest, people constantly raising money, isn't it? What a thing to say. I almost did one of the most charitable things I did the other day. What did you do, Ben? Did you cycle Land's End to John O'Groats? Did you? Yeah? Did you do that? Did you trek through the Andes? Did you climb Everest, Ben? No, I was going to go to McDonald's for a homeless guy. Hey, we're all going to start somewhere, aren't we? We've all got to start somewhere. So I went from that situation to visibly recoiling in front of a young girl because of her lack of artistic creativity. Maybe it's a fashion thing. I don't know. Maybe she wants the fucking the marble look, like all over her. Maybe that's what she was going for. Maybe there's a trend. She could be a trendsetter. She could be the next Vivienne Westwood with those fucking eyebrows, couldn't she? She could be setting trends. But I don't know. I've not seen anybody else who looks like they've been attacked by like a serial fucking electrical taper. Jesus, it takes all sorts of people, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, I take my hat off to that girl, and I couldn't. You can't. Your initial reaction, you just can't hide it, can you? And that's what I tried to do afterwards. I just tried to look at her like she was perfectly normal and that I hadn't particularly recoiled at the sight of her like that. And then I went over polite, didn't I? Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Thanks. That's really great. Thank you so much for that. And I'm still staring at her fucking eyebrows that haven't moved. She had no expression with her eyebrows. I don't know if she had the muscles in her forehead to actually lift them. They were just weighing her down. Her eyes are gradually closing. Jesus. Anyway, that's been my last couple of days, guys. Guys? Hey, guys. Hey. That's been my last couple of days, you motherfuckers. Anyway, that's it. I will speak to you again, people, on Saturday. Have a good rest of your week, motherfuckers. Stay safe out there. There's a lot of fucking people got this coldy fluey thing that keeps going in their ass and out their nose. So stay safe out there, and I shall speak to you on Saturday. Take care.